Observations with Robert Meyer Burnett.
Our friend David Miller writes in and says, "Hello again, Rob. I listened intently to your What is an Entertainment Company in 2021 article, and I really responded to how it made you feel about Star Trek, because I had a Trek corporate disappointment of my own back in the day. Allow me to explain. Around 20 years or so ago, Paramount either bought amusement park King's Dominion or the company that owned King's Dominion. Either way, I was totally jazzed at the prospect of it because I live close to the King's Dominion amusement park in Richmond, Virginia, and could not wait for it to open for the summer season. My anticipation grew as I approached the park and saw the sign was changed to Paramount's King's Dominion. I could only imagine what kind of Star Trek-themed attractions had been added. Unfortunately, what met my eager gaze was a couple of cosplay actors in Klingon armor. That's it. No Kirk, no Spock, no mini-skirted co-ed crewmen, no Tribbles, no Next Generation costumes, not even Mr. Worf in a Starfleet uniform. I'm sure you've heard the phrase, damning with faint praise. That's all I could think of watching this sad tableau. I could only imagine how much money Paramount must have shelled out for this property and how little they were using it to promote their crown jewel. But worse, I knew this could be a potential fan's first exposure to Trek. Would it have ignited a love in the franchise in them? Spurred on by a desire to watch the series? Make them search the web for factoids about Kirk, Picard, Spock? I kind of doubt it. I would think there should have been at least a shuttlecraft roller coaster ride, Star Trek-themed photo op stations, trick mirrors that made you see your reflection beam up. Instead, it was just a Lenny and Squiggy dressed up as Klingons, and that's why I'm reminded of the article. I thought that instead of celebrating Trek, Paramount actively denigrated Trek for thousands of customers a day by not trying very hard. Not a smart investment, I'd say. So I left King's Dominion crestfallen that day, quietly mumbling to myself, another dream that failed. There's nothing sadder. Ooh, that's a quote from the first season episode, This Side of Paradise. That's something James T. Kirk once said. So that's it, Rob. Believe it or not, I have another depressing amusement park story to share next time. Until then, safe journeys, Dave. I wonder if that could be a genre on this show, depressing amusement park stories. I'm there for it. If anybody has them, here's a call to action. If you have depressing amusement park stories, send them in. I want to hear them all. Yeah, a lot of people wrote me about that article. People said, well, Rob, it's too long. But the people that listened and really understood what was going on there, I'm glad you liked it. I thought it was something definitely worth reading faux show. And it was I learned a lot from that article. It meant a great deal to me. Learning about, you have investors talking about finding the love. Can you feel the love? And I think the point was well taken. So kudos. Thanks for liking that article. I very much appreciate it. But it's amazing. If you're going to do Star Trek, do Star Trek. Don't do Star Trek half-assed. Like, why would you want to do that? I don't know.